Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to another FIFA 18 Ultimate Team player review. Today we're looking at the team of the group stage, Roberto Firmino of Liverpool. The Brazilian's been boosted up to an 85 rated item with some pretty awesome stats. 80 pace, 85 shooting, 83 passing and 88 dribbling. He is of course 5'11", coming out of packs as a striker. He's got high work rates. He's right footed with the 4-star skills and weak foot combo. So of course you could drop the Brazilian straight on in to a Premier League side, and I've got a bit of an OP one right here with the likes of Sane and Willian as his wingers, with Firmino up top as a lone striker. However, I played him in a 2-striker formation alongside some absolute beasts. We've got Hullet, we've got Ronaldinho, but most importantly, we've got another team of the group stage up front. That is Ben Yedder, 84 rated, with Firmino being the 85 on the right-hand side of my strike force. So moving on into the in-game stats, just taking a look at his item as itself, like I think it looks really good. So I'm expecting like 5 of those departments to have some good stats, and on basic he looks absolutely nuts. Today though, I've gone with the Hawk chemistry style. I knew that we desperately wanted to try and boost a little bit of that pace department and the physical department because they look a little bit average on the item, and hey, why not boost the shooting somewhat as well, and we get him up to 93 long shots and 92 finishing. Really good in-game stats for the Liverpool attacker. So moving on into the clips, you'll see some of the shots that weren't quite able to go into the back of the net, and then of course all the goals that I was able to score. And let's talk positives and negatives, right? We'll start with the negatives, get them out of the way. Firstly, sprint speed. I think we did all right with the Hawk Chem style, and we got his acceleration up to sort of usable levels. Actually felt relatively quick getting off the mark. But I did find that if I sort of played a 1-2 and then went on the run, that some of the quicker centre-backs in the game would start to catch Firmino up. He definitely doesn't have blistering pace. He has sort of average to pretty decent, but especially in the acceleration department, sprint speed's where he's somewhat lacking. And then the other area of his game that I wasn't a fan of, and this is odd because I didn't notice it with Ben Yedder, but with Firmino, his work rates, his high work rates, seem to affect his positioning somewhat, and like having a high defensive work rate as kind of like an out-and-out striker means that you might not be on the last shoulder of the defender all the time, and you're sort of almost hoping to get back and help defend. And I did notice that a little bit with Firmino, and maybe I was wrong in playing him at that default striker. He might be better suited to like a cam position where he can help out that midfield and then really help out the attack as well. Something to bear in mind for you guys. So moving on into the positives then, we can talk about this guy's ball control. First touch is great on Firmino, really takes that ball in well, sometimes doesn't even take the touch, almost just passes it off straight away with a first time, ready for that sort of 1-2 to get going again. Yeah, really good ball control and dribbling. Like his ability to weave in and out of defenders with the ball is exceptional actually. I really like that, and the fact that he's got the 4-star skills at his disposal too. You know, I use a lot of the Giovinco spin, I use a lot of Berber spins, I use a lot of heel clicks, and Roberto Firmino was a decent player to use those skill moves with. Next up, we have his ability to like gain assists for the club by having good vision and passing. Like his short passing was great. I've mentioned a couple of times in this video like 1-2s and stuff. Him and Ben Yedder were working as a team up front, which I really like. Just sort of passing the ball to each other and then getting on that run straight away. Yeah, really good vision and passing ability. Sometimes would drift wide and whip the ball into the box, and the crossing stat wasn't too bad either. His stamina's good. You know, we're talking late 80s for the Brazilian, and that just means that you're not gonna like lack any fuel towards the end of the game. He will keep going all the way into extra time if needs be. I found that Firmino was always on top of his game when we were playing, which is definitely what you need. You know, you don't want to have to substitute him off after the 70th minute because he's really tired. You want someone that can go all game long. And his strength stat was actually boosted to moderate levels, I believe. We got him into the 80s with the strength stat, and being 5'11", you know, that's not the shortest in the world. He's actually got a little bit of physical about him. Especially when Ben Yedder's so short next to him, he can almost play as that kind of the target man. He might not win the most in the air, but if you can definitely play it into his feet, he's going to take a good first touch, and he's going to be able to hold off those defenders long enough to then pass the ball out, or of course use a skill move to get past them. And then finally, pretty much all aspects of Firmino's shooting is actually standout. You know, really good, decent curve, a lot of power, good finishing. I found that I could take long shots with him as well. So overall, I think he's a great player. I also think that you should probably be playing him at cam rather than as an out-and-out striker. I think the slight lack of pace, but the really good passing attributes that he's got means that just playing him a little bit further back on the pitch will be right for you. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of this review down below in the comments section, and of course, whether or not Firmino is right for your ultimate team. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.